YouTube, Issachip underscore on Twitch. We are about to do the video ends when I get distracted by my chat. I'm going to react to the video. I'm going to pause. I'm going to give y'all all the reactions and actually say shit that's going on in the video. If at any point that I lose my track of thought or train of thought and I get distracted by the chat, this shit is over. All right, we're going to do a long video. We're going to do the worst trends that's still happening today. Fuck it. Visual Venture.
Some internet and social media trends are stupid, some are dangerous, and some are both. These are what we're gonna dive into. These are the worst internet trends still happening today. The goal, guys, is 2.5 million subscribers by the end of 2026. It is crazy, so it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I promise to do my very best to put out the
Yo, y'all can't spare. That's against the rules,
Visual
bro.
Venture and you. Swarming.
Bro, hold up. All right,
this trend
swarming
is awful because it doesn't affect those.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what he talking about swarming, bro. I never heard of like swarming at all. I don't know what that is or what that really means, but hopefully he explains it better because I'm low-key lost, bro.
Instead, it causes problems for random people who just happen to be nearby. The trend has different names depending on who you ask. Some call it swarming or steaming. Others call it teen takeovers. But
I ain't gonna lie, have y'all ever participated in like a teen takeover / swarming, bro? Like I ain't never do nothing like that, bro. I just be in the crib and shit.
The idea is the same.
Social media calls for mobs of young people to show up at shopping malls with the goal of causing total chaos.
People use TikTok and Snapchat to gather hundreds of teens in the same place
I ain't gonna
at
lie.
the same time. It could be a
They be doing this they be doing this shit that like but down by the mall, bro. It be just teens in the parking lot just doing bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And that shit like it's making my area, my environment feel a little like yo, what's wrong with y'all, bro? Like,
store, a fast food spot, or even a parking lot, and they all show up for one reason: to cause trouble.
But stop talking to me.
Is it advertised as a let's come cause chaos? For the most part, yes, that's what it appears to be. It's
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never been a one to type like just to want to cause chaos though. Like I don't know, bro. This kind of seemed ignorant to me.
bring your drama.
During these swarms, people become rowdy and the property is damaged. This trend isn't new. It traces back to a crime from years ago. In the early 2010s, flash mob robberies started happening. Groups would rush into stores, grab what they could, and run. Because there were so many people, the staff was overwhelmed. It was impossible to stop or identify any of the culprits. There are reports of flash
I feel like if they really wanted to, they could just stop niggas by like tasing them or some shit, bro.
mob
like,
robberies happening as far back as 2011. At the time, people
Yo,
used text messages
bro, I've been
and
18
early
for like a
social
month,
media
bro.
to plan raids. But today, technology just makes it much easier. Now, a single post can reach thousands.
Nah, niggas be using this AI shit to post in their stories, yo. Like, yo, this shit be frying me. Niggas can't even make flyers no more. But the flyers used to be ass. I ain't gonna lie. It was good, clout.
People in minutes. A location is shared. A time is set.
Yo, tasing brutality.
Organized on social media, a wave of spur-of-the-moment meetups has been creating chaos in American cities and has even spread overseas.
Nah, niggas in London just swarming. I ain't gonna lie, bro. London a scary place though. Niggas don't shoot you, bro. Niggas get up close and personal and then stab you and shit, bro. Like, I don't think I would visit the UK, bro. Niggas be eating beans and sausages for breakfast, bro, and stabbing niggas. Like, nothing good over there, bro.
Shop owners have
You did run a
little
band like
time
that
to
shit?
respond.
Nah,
They
facts.
could
I'm
only
not
watch
19, bro.
as their items were stolen. Sometimes stores
My
shut
fault,
down
bro.
early to stay safe.
But many restaurants had already
They got the armed forces out there
and sheltered in place inside.
Swarming spreads.
I'm saying, bro, a nigga gotta get up close and personal to stab you, bro. Like, niggas can shoot you from a distance, bro. Like, niggas gotta really hate you to stab you, bro. Like, you know how much a nigga gotta really be mad to, like, get in your personal bubble and pop it? That shit, like,
London,
bro,
Australia,
like, nah.
and Canada. At that point, it stopped
Canada?
being just a trend.
You 19 album, please start acting like it.
Safety issue. As the incidents increased, police began to take it seriously. The goal was to stop swarming before it started. So officers monitored TikTok and Snapchat for planned swarms.
When police found out that there was a takeover planned here, they started adding more resources like this.
In some cases, police arrived too late. Crowds.
Yo, niggas got a fucking Spider-Man Silver Sable watchtower outside. I ain't never seen no shit like this in real life, bro. Where are they gonna snipe them? Like, niggas can swarm and knock this shit down. Like, I'm confused.
Like this.
In some cases, police
never seen that? Nah,
too
bro.
late. Crowds already
I'm trying to pop
formed
your
and
bubble.
stores
Back
were
up.
overwhelmed. In those
You did too
situations, officers arrested people who refused to leave. And even after the crowd cleared, police reviewed CCTV and body cam footage. They used it to identify and arrest those involved. Sometimes they released the footage so the public could help. Some parents who discovered their children took part even turned their kids into the police. But in the end, business owners were the ones affected. affected the most. Swarming made it harder to run their stores. Stores that could afford it added more security. Others closed early when they saw crowds forming outside. It became one of their biggest headaches.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I think my mom cooking dinner.
They don't recognize the financial and economic damage they're doing to that community.
Unfortunately, there's no clear way to shut down this trend, especially because there's no clear leader. It's just a group of troublemakers acting at the same time. Swarming is
I think the way to stop this, bro, is just cause like swarms as like good swarms. Like we had to have some negative again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Splatoon paint battle. We gotta have like, you feel me, on some shit though, like facts.
As of today.
I'm not distracted though.
Social media makes it this easy to organize. We don't know when it will end.
Bro, I don't know anybody that's gonna want to stand up and fight. You know what? You're right. I should be the guy to stop the swarm. I'm gonna go to the next swarm near my house. I'm gonna go to and I'm gonna fight back against it and go live and do an IRL. Fuck it.
Our next chapter is about.
I'm gonna get my cameraman. I'm gonna be boxing niggas.
To go viral by filming people at their lowest point. Poverty tourism gone wrong.
Nah,
this trend is straightforward. Creators and influencers.
I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, bro, I had an idea. Y'all know what panhandling is? I had an idea to, like, you know how you talking about poverty and shit. I was big on the panhandle, like, followers. Like, this sounds like a horrible idea, but my thought process was like, yo, nobody was on Kick, and Kick was just up and coming as a streaming platform. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna go outside, bro, and I'm gonna hold up a sign saying follow me on Kick, da da da. You know what I'm saying? On some shit, on some dumbass shit, right? But I just never had the courage to do it, bro. And I seen people, like some teenagers on the same street promoting a business a couple weeks ago. I'm like, damn, bro, they did what I wouldn't do. Facts.
People in tough environments post it online. Sometimes it looks like kindness or spreading awareness, but for some creators, their real goal is to make the video go viral. And the worse the situation looks, the better the video performs. In late 2025, YouTuber Pete Z posted a video titled "I Survived India's Deadliest."
Yo, we should watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
He traveled to India and spent 3 days in one of the largest.
Yo, y'all wanna watch that? Like, we can watch that next.
The video went viral for all the wrong reasons. First,
if God give you an idea, you add get to the next man who will.
Nah, facts. Police corruption, violence, and robberies. They also accused him of
remember the name of that video? What was the name of that video?
Into entertainment. Reporters called it poverty tourism. It became a global story. Despite the backlash, the video
I survived India's deadliest slum,
but not illegal. But this next
write that down.
Keith Castillo took things much further. In 2025, Keith was struggling to get views on his video, so he came up with a new idea.
You should go to India.
He would film himself giving gifts to random.
He giving gifts to random homeless people.
That sounds like a good thing, but the gifts weren't actually gifts. Instead of food or warm clothes, he gave them inappropriate and harmful items. Castillo titled his video, "Keeping the Homeless in the Streets." Viewers felt the idea was unsettling. It implied that encouraging harmful habits
India in the summer
situation.
Yo, what the fuck?
Horrible
I'm eating Hershey.
Clickbait antic.
I ain't gonna lie. She want me out to herself. I'm her Hershey. Ooh,
he was engaging it.
But Keith brushed off the backlash. He said he spoke to police and was told it wasn't illegal. When they asked him why he did it, Keith said he was following trends that
I didn't get distracted.
Other creators doing. It was all for views.
He also didn't seem too concerned with handing out alcohol to potential substance abusers, saying, honestly, I don't care, bro. It's good for the clicks and views, you know?
But as the backlash continued, he claimed the video was just a skit. He also said he took the harmful items back after filming. Since then, Keith has not repeated this kind of content, but the trend unfortunately lives on. Keith's video looked like an act of generosity.
Yo, I see the video where they told you how to take apart the Ray-Ban Meta glasses to hide the light. That shit crazy, bro. Imagine they got hide the light just to record homeless people. I don't think homeless people understand Meta glasses though and what's going on. You feel me?
But it was the exact opposite, calling something one thing when it's clearly another. And most cell phone companies have been doing the same thing to us for years. They show you one price and your bill is more than you expect. But Mint Mobile, the sponsor of today's video, fixed this problem. They're a company that rebuilt wireless around one simple idea. Just be honest with people.
Yo, this is sponsored, bro. You're not gonna get me with this. Damn, this long ass sponsor, bitch.
This trend promised to solve a problem millions face, but the solution.
Yo, that nigga Glock got Meta glasses, so you're saying Glock a creep?
The garlic in nose trend, and it started gaining attention in 2020.
I ain't gonna lie, I did stuff the Lego on my nose, and y'all might be thinking, bro, how did the Lego get stuffed in this big ass nigga's nose, or this nigga's big ass nose, right? But listen, chill. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never even did no kid shit like that as a kid. I don't know why I decided it was a Lego Ninjago Lego set, and I was just like, fuck it, bro. It wasn't even a square Lego like a stud, nigga. It was one of them fucking. it was like one of them triangle bitches, like the triangle into a stud, and it just like was not coming out my nose. That shit was bad, bro.
A
I was
woman
doing
with a
shit, though.
blocked nose decided
I
to
gotta
try
see
a
this,
health
though.
hack. She filmed herself putting a clove of garlic into her nose. Then she left it there for about 10 minutes. When she pulled it out, her mucus came out and the garlic looked like it cleared her nose. Blocked noses affect many people, and this
10
looked like
minutes?
an easy fix. Thousands of people started trying it. It even made it
Nah, see, niggas' noses be too tiny for that, bro. I gotta see the nostrils, bro.
on the
Like,
news. And almost every time they did this, the same thing happened. They
What
pulled
happened?
the garlic out and mucus followed. It quickly became a TikTok trend. More than
I did this shit, did it
94.9
work?
million clips were shared on TikTok with the hashtag
Million?
garlic and nose. Many TikTok trends are reckless, but this one seemed safe and helpful. Garlic is natural after all. Some TikTokers even caption their videos, "This is not dangerous. The garlic just cleans your sinuses out."
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like garlic gonna get stuck in my shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna really lodge that bitch up there. Like, nah, bro, I can't do this. Fuck no.
That wasn't true. This hack was actually risky. People just didn't realize it. And behind the scenes, problems were already happening. One TikTok user said she massively regretted trying
What
this
happened?
trend. She pulled the garlic out after just 1 minute because her nose started burning. But even after removing it, they
See, niggas be allergic to garlic and be like, let me put garlic in my nose, bro. Cause what you mean? Did she expect the garlic to be sweet in her nose? You gonna inhale it, big ass jam? Wait, is this a true? This is a true
irritation
trend.
lasted for a while. Another person had it worse. The garlic got stuck inside her nose and she ended up in the hospital. Doctors had to suction it out. But people still didn't think the trend was a problem. After all, it looked like it was clearing mucus. That's when doctors stepped in and they shut the idea down. They said the mucus coming
You
out
broke?
wasn't a good thing. It was a sign that something was wrong. Doctors explained that the mucus was a sign of irritation. Garlic contains harsh compounds that can irritate the inside of the nose. The body wants to expel the garlic and its chemicals, so it creates an overflow of mucus to flush out that
So it makes
irritant.
more
That's why
mucus.
so much comes out at once.
The volatiles in garlic can actually burn the mucous membranes of the nose.
Doctors warned it could lead to infections. Even with all these cases and warnings, the trend is still around. Doctors are still warning people to stop. It seems to come back every flu season because it looks like an easy fix. But in this case, this cure can leave you even worse. Up next is a trend that made homeowners fear for their safety. The door
Ain't gonna lie.
challenge.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie, that trend not that bad, bro. Like, you just gotta be smart. Don't put it up your nose, bro. Like,
The door
Oh,
kick
no.
challenge
That shit
started
making
in
me
2021 as a
shake.
prank. College students kicked
Now I'm
dorm
breathing
room
manually.
doors to scare their friends. But by
Oh,
the
yeah,
end
nah,
of the
this
year,
is-
it got
this good
worse
content
and
at dorm
spread to
pranks.
neighborhoods. Teenagers would kick the doors of random houses and run away. The people inside didn't understand what was happening.
Either a car had hit my house or somebody was trying to break in, which seems pretty stupid since my truck was right here in the driveway.
Most homeowners thought
His truck
someone
is
was
right
trying
there.
to break in, but when they came outside, no one was there. Only a damaged door. Police quickly identified it as the
It's a shady
latest
trend.
TikTok trend.
They go up to this house, and you can see it from the
this shit
security
cool in
camera.
dorms, but
They
like
go,
real
they
people's
kick the
houses is
garage,
crazy.
they run away, and turns out they actually damaged the garage.
The media picked
Kicking
up
a
the
garage
story.
door is
Teens
dumb as
actually
shit.
recording themselves kicking people's doors, and authorities are worried they could be putting
Yo, stop
themselves
sending
in
links,
some
stop
real
sending
danger.
links.
Homeowners were getting angrier. Some
What
made
the
it clear
fuck?
they were ready to defend their homes.
He didn't think about.
Oh my God, it's a champagne
there's
pop.
definitely reactions to actions, and he didn't think about what could have happened.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
could've-
I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga kick my door in, bro, like, I'm gonna kick their chest in. Facts, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It just had to
Could
happen.
have just that quickly gone that bad.
Not
At
going to
that point,
college.
it was only a matter of time before something unfortunate happened.
Bro, I guess I'm not gonna do the-
25, a teenager
Man.
in Florida picked the house for the challenge. The door swung open instantly. The good news was that the homeowner wasn't inside, but her dogs were. One of
nah,
them
the
was
dogs
a
ran out.
Yorkshire Terrier named Spooky. With the door open, Spooky ran into the street. By the time the owner got home, the door was broken and her dog was gone. She searched everywhere, but by the time she found her dog, Spooky didn't make it.
Look, this is not a joke. But you guys can't just go around kicking people's doors. And
Now, who the fuck kicked in this woman's door though? Like, they had to have some. They had to have some kickback on that shit, cause that's crazy.
not being held responsible for it.
The community was outraged by this. Police launched an
Bro,
investigation.
yo.
A few weeks later, they arrested the person who kicked the door open. He was charged
Bro.
with felony burglary and criminal mischief. But even after the incident, the trend
Bro, like
didn't
it,
fully
bro.
end. New incidents are still being reported. This next trend told people to do something most of us were warned not to do as children.
What did
Sun
we told not to
exposure.
do? Sun exposure.
A TikTok trend claimed you could improve.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If only something like that happened, like, God forbid, bro, like, rest in peace that lady dog, Spooky, bro, but I wouldn't be mad if something like that happened to, like, She who may not be named though, like allegedly.
Your health in a strange way. The trend was called sun eating.
Sun gazing is an ancient Egyptian practice that will drastically improve your life on all levels, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
People were told to expose their eyes to sunlight for 5 to 10 seconds every day, but only during the first or last 15 minutes of sunlight. Influencers claimed that time was the safe window.
Not only
nigga looking
safe,
directly into the sun,
improve your eyesight, improve your endocrine health, improve your sleep cycles.
By late 2023, the trend was already popular online. TikTokers shared videos trying it for themselves, and they couldn't stop talking about the endless benefits of this ancient practice.
It gives you natural energy, which is what they don't want you to know. That's
yeah, this is the target audience, bro. I see it, bro. It's not gazing, bro. Like, facts.
why they tell you not to do these things.
Some even claimed it could help with weight loss. Thanks to these claims, this trend had over 70 million views on TikTok. People
looking into
it
the
like
sun.
A miracle cure. There was one big problem. There was no scientific proof behind any of it. Doctors were the first to sound the warning. The main problem was obvious. Direct sunlight is too strong for the eyes, especially the retina. The retina plays a vital role in helping us see. And unlike many parts of the body, it does not heal on its own. Doctors published articles.
Wait, how do retinas heal? Like, do you get one retina and then that's it? Like, it's over for you?
And made videos to correct the misinformation, but the influencers doubled down.
Damn. You've been told sunlight damages your skin, but sunrise and sunset light actually restructure.
Bro, this nigga did be looking into the sun. Like, he looked like it.
That kind of messaging kept the trend alive.
Damn, bro.
Dozens of people, including grown adults, continue doing it.
It's crazy. You can grow a full fingernail, but you can't grow your teeth back, bro. Like, that's insane.
Exactly.
That's why blind people exist.
Warned about. Someone
bro, wait, blind people don't have retinas?
A college student
that's why they're blind?
An eye clinic. She noticed a blind spot in her left eye. Doctors asked what happened, and her explanation left them speechless. She said she tried the TikTok trend. She was in the sun for less than a minute, but that was
teeth are boneless.
Scans showed her retina was affected.
What?
Sadly, it was permanent. Her case was later documented in a medical journal.
But your bones like rebuild. Like, if you break your wrist and your bones, like, it can like fix itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why can't your teeth just like, I heard that you spawn into the world with all your teeth though, like, so when you spawn in, like, you have all your teeth in your mouth at once.
Stories like this didn't stop.
I didn't graduate yet. I graduate next month.
More videos kept coming, each one repeating the same promises. In 2025, scientists looked into the trend. They wanted to see if it was as amazing as people claimed. But after all the research, they found no reliable evidence supporting the benefits. But the trend is still around. Every few months, new videos pop up promising the same exaggerated benefits. And whenever it returns, new people are exposed
to is that
the same risk. Our next chapter is about a community of people who became so obsessed with their appearance, they ignored every warning that came with it. Looks maxing gone too far.
Oh shit.
This
Yo,
trend
we gotta see
started because
Clavicular.
young men wanted to improve their looks.
Hold up.
At first, there was nothing directly.
Yo, hold up. Looks maxing is dead a trend that's a problem. Are we serious? Where the fuck are we in society where we got niggas saying looks maxing is up there with putting garlic in your nose? Let me see what this is. Yo, do y'all think I be looks maxing?
Obvious that was wrong with it, but some people pushed it too far.
Is that how you say his name? Clavicular? I don't know. That's how I be saying it.
The Tide Pods.
The trend is called looks maxing, but it was taken too
ugly
far.
as shit.
Looks maxing is a set of methods
nah, you so
men
New York.
use to make themselves
coming here
look more attractive.
with
men formed Reddit groups
with
to
a
discuss
compliment. You
skincare,
flirting?
fitness, and fashion. Sometimes members would post photos of themselves. Then other members would point out their physical flaws and suggest ways to fix them. And for a while, that's all it was. But for some, basic improvements weren't enough. They became obsessed with their facial structure. They wanted sharper jawlines,
this shit up there, fat nose ass nigga.
So they went looking for extreme.
Mind you, I just said this nigga came in here on his New York love story flirting with me. He gonna double down and call me a fat nose ass man, nigga. Like, yo, like, you dread max and Ray. Like, what do you want me to say to you? Back up.
Solution.
You distracted me.
Things took a turn. Some members of the looks maxing
they inject sperm in their eyebrows.
A theory called Wolff's Law. Wolff's Law says that bones can slowly adapt when pressure is applied over time. But these guys misunderstood the concept. Without going into any detail, they thought applying force to their face could give them sharper jawlines and cheekbones. Some went ahead and tried it. Starting in 2022, those videos began appearing.
Bro, y'all trying to distract me, bro. I'm not going. I'm in the middle of a challenge. Y'all not gonna throw me off.
The videos pulled in millions of views. More people copied what they saw.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas told me about melt maxing, bro. That shit is real, bro. Like, I did, like, yo, niggas really be like, that shit is a real thing. Look it
Like
up.
that, the trend took off. By 2023, those videos were viewed over 260 million times on TikTok. Some even made tutorials teaching others how to do it. Others posted before and after photos to prove it worked. But even though they made the trend
it's like when you
appealing,
like
the
melt your
reality was
face
much
in.
darker. Doctors quickly raised concerns about the trend. Doctors explained that bones don't automatically heal into better shape. They can heal the wrong way or not heal at all.
You have no idea how your bones are going to rejoin themselves.
Wait, so your bones don't automatically like heal?
They also pointed out something else. The face isn't just made of bone. It has nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. Applying serious force in the wrong place can cause issues. It's surprising that anyone thought this would work. Media reports describe the trend as nonsense and insane. TikTok banned it, but the trend didn't fully disappear. Looks maxing influencers are still getting millions of views, and some are still promoting questionable
Is that
methods.
Dream?
Our next chapter is
But we
about
don't get
people who
clavicular,
thought
we
they
get
found
Dream?
a smarter way to work out, but doctors called it one of the most reckless trends they've seen. Dry scooping.
What is this?
Around
Is this like
2020,
taking like
TikTokers
protein to
came
the
up
throat?
with a new way to drink pre-workout powder. Instead of mixing it with water, they swallowed it dry. Then they went straight into working out.
I ain't lie, I don't think creatine, like, do niggas take creatine? I don't take that shit.
Don't know what pre-workout is. It kind of gets you pumped up.
Is how you die?
I don't like to drink it.
They had a reason
I be seeing
for
the
doing
Trend
it
Twins
this
do
way.
this.
They
You think I
claimed
can do
that
it?
Eating it dry would reach the bloodstream faster. That would lead to more energy and better performance in the gym. The idea sounded convincing to people scrolling online, but there was no scientific proof that it was better or safer. Despite that, dry scooping became popular.
It's workout time and everyone's been taking a pre-workout on my For You page.
Many people didn't experience the side effects, but for some,
Yo, y'all know I can't swallow pills. Like, that's how I take my pills. Like, I did got crushed it up and put it in some applesauce, bro. Like, I can't swallow a pill. And if you about to come to my chat and be like, you can't swallow that, yo, think about it, bro. Yo, it's niggas in here that's flexing about they having a uvula that can process items down the throat. Facts.
it landed them in the hospital. In April 2021,
Facts.
a 20-year-old
I would say
woman
liquid
tried
medicine?
the trend
Yeah,
on
nah, bro, I
camera.
can't
She
do
took
no
a
pills,
full
bro.
scoop of pre-workout powder and went to the gym. But during her workout, she felt
Her
a
heart
weird
stopped.
sensation.
My symptoms were heavy chest and chest pains, but I ignored it and I continued doing my workout.
It continued throughout the day. She was rushed to the hospital and doctors confirmed it was her heart. They told her she was lucky. It was only a partial blockage. They warned that a more severe blockage could have far worse consequences. Her story got a lot of attention online and even on TV.
So this woman ended up in the hospital.
This is what happens
after
at
taking the dry scoop
Nah, but that meat
challenge.
mountain
But
will
after
take
that
you out.
alarming case, the trend did not slow down. Dry scooping became so popular that researchers looked into it. They realized people didn't understand what they were doing.
Dr. Shanyon says the trend is a bad idea for a number of reasons.
Pre-workout powders contain high levels of caffeine, and dry scooping changes how that caffeine enters the body. Instead of being diluted, it hits all at once.
You're taking upwards of 3.5 times the normal amount of caffeine that you would get in a cup of coffee.
That sudden surge can trigger serious reactions.
So they're getting a large portion of caffeine in one setting. When you do that, it increases the blood pressure substantially.
Eventually, TikTok banned the trend. Dry scooping videos were removed from the platform. But once again, that didn't end the trend. People still promote
I see the
it
Trend
on
Twins still
YouTube
doing this
and
shit.
Instagram, and there is little sign that the trend is going away. These trends prove that common sense sometimes isn't so
common.
after all, especially on the internet. But at least I know you guys are smarter than that.
I
Visual
am.
Venture. Wait, before you go,
Nah, I'm done. Yo, we just lasted 18 minutes and 51 seconds reacting to a YouTube video. Holy shit. I might be back. No. I might actually have it in me, bro. Yo, if y'all made it to the end of this video and actually enjoyed me watching the video and commenting on what was going on, like, comment, and subscribe, bro. And did y'all make it to the end? If y'all did, comment Glock 19 likes boys.
It's a YSL. It's a PDE. That's my old team. It's a TBT.